My name is RaShawn Allen. I'm a senior electrical engineering major at Lehigh University, where I'm also a captain of the football team. I've always been writing ever since I was really little. I only decided to start writing an actual novel when I first got to college. It took me over a year and a half to actually write. A lot of that time I was doing a lot of storyboarding, initial edits. I pretty much wrote the book at least 7 to 10 times. I finished it mid-summer of my sophomore year. July and August, that's around the same time I was able to go ahead and publish it for the release on Amazon.
He told me he wrote a book, and I thought he was joking. RaShawn, he's always joking around. And he told me that, he wrote The Ken Grace, and I was like, wow, that's awesome. That someone, that I know personally is an author.
When did he have the time to do it? Because, if you talk to an engineering student at Lehigh, they would tell you they don't have any time to do anything. If you talk to a Division I football player, they would tell you they don't have any time to do anything. He's doing both, and he's doing both as a leader and a high achiever. So how he was able to do that is just really amazing, but it just tells you how serious, how dedicated, how devoted he is to everything he does.
It sort of just had been something on the back of my mind, and I had a lot of free time during the summer of my freshman year. So that's how I was able to just start and not sort of worry about the end process, but try to get the process going. It's about two boys individually growing up in different circumstances and trying to sort of overcome this overarching presence of fate in their lives. One of the characters, especially, one of the main focus of the book is on mental health, and he sort of struggles with depression, a lot of mental disorders, and then the opposite character has to sort of face the outside struggles growing up in an impoverished environment and gangs and a lot of violence that he sees growing up. It came from both my own personal experiences and also the experiences of my family members and close friends and relatives that sort of shaped around the characters that I kind of created and sort of combined and molded together for the story. I published the sequel to the series and sort of the conclusion of this series I've been working on the beginning of August of this year. I was able to finish it in a little bit of a shorter timeline. It took me a little under a year to finish all my edits and corrections for this novel. I like the ability to create stories, especially stories that inspire people, that draw questions about the world we live in and the society and a lot of things that we see in our world today. It's definitely a sacrifice at times. I'm not able to do a lot of the things that everybody else is, but it ultimately becomes worth it in the end when I see somebody who enjoys the book I'm reading, who says, hey, this sort of has kind of changed my perspective on things. I really like what you're talking about. That's all the reason for it.